Hey, look, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost there. We're one game out, obviously week 17. So a lot of us, not this one, but a lot of us are talking about the
playoffs. Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
The playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, Sean already said my team is out there, along with plenty other teams that are not there. But what we're going to do is we're going to go down and see who's currently in and some things that may shift, because we do have one more game left. And with those 5, 6, 7 seeds, it looks like it could be shaken up at any time. So, Sean, let's get into it.
Okay, let's go. And we will start with the AFC. And Janae, hey, there's a familiar team at the top. We talked about it. The Chiefs, 15-1, first in the West. The Bills are number 2 at 13-3, first in the AFC East. Baltimore right now sits at the top of the AFC North at 11-5. Houston is at 9-7 and first in the AFC South. The 5th seed at the moment is the 10-6 Steelers, and the 6th seed is the 10-6 Chargers. The Broncos are still in the hunt. Miami somewhat is still in the hunt. Even the Bengals still have a shot. And as you can see, the Colts, Jets, the Raiders, the Jags, the Browns, Titans, and the Patriots all have been eliminated in the playoffs. Let's first look at those on the bubble. You see the Broncos.
We gotta look at that 7, 8, 9 seed right there, because the percentages, I mean, it's Broncos to lose, basically.
Right. Broncos got to get that W. They lost, I believe, the last one to the Bengals. They lost to the Chargers not too long ago before that. So you got to win to get in. It's that simple. And can they do it? I mean, I think that's the question. They have good defense, but Bo Nix has been playing good. Inconsistent run game. What do you think?
I was shocked that the Broncos were lost to Cincinnati. I thought that they were going to actually get that game. I don't think the Bengals are going to be able to do it. I mean, you're going to hope and a prayer that the Broncos and the Dolphins lose and that you're able to win. And I don't see it happening. I would love for it to be a Joe Burrow comeback story, because they have played their butts off, just couldn't get it over the hump at the end of the games. But I think it's the Broncos to lose. I think the Broncos will be spot 7. What you think?
Yeah, I got to agree with you. I mean, obviously, there's been talk about Bo Nix and JD5, neck and neck for the Rookie of the Year race. I was thoroughly impressed by what Bo Nix has done this year for that team. I didn't expect them to be where they're at, but they've played well. If you look at some of these games, like they lost to the Chiefs because the field goal was blocked. They had an opportunity to win that one. The Chargers, it was a close one. And even Cincinnati, you had to have Joe Burrow have just an amazing game to pull it out in overtime. So the Broncos, in my opinion,
Washington was a close one.
Right. The Broncos, in my opinion, are that team that if they get in, could be very dangerous if there's a matchup problem. You know what I mean? So we'll see if they can get in. But when I look at the other two teams on this, Miami and Cincinnati at 8-8, first of all, Cincinnati, they were left for dead earlier in the year. I mean, how are they in the playoffs?
They've been doing so well. I mean, you think about it. And that's what I meant about Washington. Cincinnati, they've been so close in every game that it's kind of like, man, Cincinnati just got a bad break. It's just a bad break. A lot of those Chicago games, it's just bad breaks. It just doesn't go your way. And I think for the Bengals, it hasn't gone their way. So close. Miami, you think about their story with Lewis and Tua, getting Tua back, being able to turn their season around too. I'm proud of both of the teams. I just think that the Broncos, with the way they've been playing and how Bo Nix has been doing well, their defense is still top tier. I just think that it's their game to lose.
Yeah, it is. And look, we'll see if whoever gets in, they're going to have to play that 2 seed, and that 2 seed right now is your Buffalo Billies. And I'm going to be very honest with you. The Bills we're going to, talk about it potentially later. The quarterbacks, potentially MVP, and Josh Allen. The Bills got the Jets next week, who they might be hiring our old coach, Ron Rivera. So
Yeah.
You know, even if you do get in, you might just get sacrificed at the Mount Josh Allen. So
Very, very true. Very true.
you know,
It's going to be tough no matter who has that 7 seed because the Bills are just that good.
oh yeah, oh absolutely. So look, let's go real quick. So the 2 would play the 7, the 3 would play the 6. So we would have brothers playing, John Harbaugh playing Jim Harbaugh, as the Ravens would play the Chargers. If you got this matchup, Janae, what are you thinking? Do you think
it already happened this year, Sean? It already happened.
Right.
We saw the results. So I'm riding with that.
Yeah. Well, there it is.
The Ravens are just the Ravens are the Ravens, baby.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, expect them to make some noise.
Yeah, there's 3 teams right now in the AFC that I could flip a coin and well, I could. I mean, flip it against 2 or 3 like that could take it. And it's the Ravens, the Bills, and the Chiefs. The Chiefs, duh, because they're every year is that way. But Buffalo, at least looks like they have reached that next level. A lot of people said that window was closing. Well, it looks wide open. And then Baltimore, a year ago, they were in the AFC Championship. A year ago, they were the number 1 seed. Now they got one of the best running backs in the league in Derrick Henry to pair with your quarterback. Your receivers are getting play. Any one of those 3 teams can take it. The matchup that I'm not looking for, the matchup that I think might favor the underdog is that 4-5 matchup. Houston versus the Steelers. Yeah. I mean, you talked about Russell this year. You know how good that defense is. And Houston is 9-7. I mean, do you think Houston could pull that out if they play?
I don't know. It's a toss-up. The way the Steelers been playing the last couple games, I don't know. It could be a toss-up, man. Oh man, that's gonna be a good game. I think Houston may pull it off. I do think Houston may pull it off, even though I think the Steelers they've done a great job of what they've been able to do with the quarterback controversy and everything else. I just think with the way Steelers been playing the last couple of weeks, there's nothing to tell me definitively that they're gonna win. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Only if Queen Bay is there.
Oh man, how embarrassing! Queen Bay, you get Queen Bay to come to the Houston game, and Houston scores 2 points. 2 points.
2 points. 2. They're playing basketball. Queen Bay in the building. Daggone it. Craziness. Well, yo, look, let's go to the NFC. Let's go to the other side. As we see, right, Detroit is right now 14-2, first in the North. They hold the number 1 seed.
And wait, Sean, after last night.
Come on.
The Lions need all the respect possible. Y'all saw what the score was at halftime.
Yep. Come on. Tell it.
Come on, I got to preach to somebody today. Y'all saw what the score was at halftime.
Come on. They that team.
Yeah. The Lions are legit.
They that team.
The Lions are legit.
What up, Ab? Saying what up, family? How you doing, buddy?
What up, man? What up, Ab? No, the Lions are freaking legit. Every team in the NFC needs to be worried about the freaking Lions. They're drawing up plays where they're doing pitchbacks to it's just come on.
Yo, but even more, how many players are on IR? How many players are out for, you know what I'm saying? And the Lions are still winning. And the 49ers are no slouch. I understand their record, might not be great with only having, 6 wins or 7 wins, but they're not a bad team. And the Lions, these are backups coming in and still keeping the train moving, man.
We're sitting there talking about literally a team that, it's all the injuries, all the things. Their top defensive players not playing all year. They are just nasty. And what they were able to do last night should show the NFC that is a top tier team. That is scary, the way that they draw up plays. That's scary.
Now, let me ask you a question. I know all the conversation about MVP is, the Josh Allens, the Lamar Jacksons, JD5. But only one of those guys has had a perfect game where he threw 18 of 18. Only one of those guys is far and away the number one seed in his division, and it's Jared Goff. Should Jared Goff be in that conversation for MVP?
Oh man, I think that he is definitely well deserved. I do think that the right candidates, which I think is Josh Allen, Saquon Barkley, and Lamar, it's too hard to top them. Yeah. But the team, the Lions team, defense, offense, they're scary. They're a scary team. That's a scary team. Agree. A team that could be down that many points, not even blink. At one point, we all thought San Francisco was just going to run away. Not up in here. No. Dan Campbell said, not up in here.
You know,
and you saw what they did to Green Bay last week.
Right.
Y'all, I'm telling you, the Lions are putting everybody on notice. They are not. Mm-hmm. They are not to be messed with, man.
Look, Ab said Lions are literally the definition of no excuses.
None.
Next man up. And we're seeing it. We're seeing
none.
It.
You are absolutely right.
If they get into the playoffs, Joe Burrow should be MVP. That's another one we need to talk about. Would love for the Goff to get it, but losing to Buffalo knocked Jared out of the MVP talks, in my opinion. Okay.
I agree. Okay. I agree. I think the three that's supposed to be there, and Joe Burrow turning it around like that and getting into playoffs would be crazy. That coach has been eating it up. You're lucky, Alex. I'm telling you, man, the plays that they're drawing up are insane. I just would like people, you guys are witnessing just craziness over there with the Lions, man. But Sean, I'm sorry. Right. I'm sorry. Go ahead and go down the list.
You want to hear? Alex Stevens is in the comments too. So what's up, Alex? Alex Abs. I think just in time, my reinforcements have arrived. Because as you can see, the number 2 seed is the Eagles. We beat them. The number 3 seed is the Rams. You're on the list of teams that are about to get beat. The 4 seed is the one that's up in the air. Falcons, Bucks. Now, right here it says currently the Bucks have an 89% chance to get in, and the Falcons have an 11% chance to get in. The Bucks, as we know, have to play, I think, the Saints, and Atlanta. I think who does Atlanta have, guys? I think not Carolina. I think they already played Carolina, but
no, I don't think they got Carolina.
Nah. Who does Atlanta?
Who the
have?
Bucks got? I think it's Let
me see.
Oh yeah, they got the Saints, and then the Bucks got the Saints, and then the Falcons. I think the Falcons got a decent last game.
They have
Panthers.
They got Carolina. So it should be a dub. Falcons shouldn't have to worry about that one. The Bucks, though, this is a divisional matchup. This is a matchup with their worst enemy, the Saints. I don't believe that the Saints are going to pull this one out. But for my girl Nicole, who that? Hey, the Saints.
Did they win last week? I think the Saints won last week, right? Well, this past weekend, right?
Look, we got to give them some credit. I think the Saints might be doing something. Oh, wait a minute, Scott. Scott's in these comments saying the Rams.
They didn't win. The Rams. They played the Rams and lost.
Yep. Yeah, Bucks are winning. You're in. Johnny Dean said the Bucks put 50 on the Saints last game. Well, it's gonna be interesting.
50, another 50 burger.
It could possibly be that. And if the Bucks were to pull it out and win the game, they would be the 4 seed hosting the Minnesota Vikings, who are one of the biggest shockers of this year.
So basically, what they would be is one and done.
We will see. Well, here's the other thing, though. Detroit and Minnesota play this week. So if I'm not mistaken, the winner gets the number 1 seed.
Yeah.
So if Minnesota gets it, then the Bucks would play Detroit. And we know, if I'm not mistaken, the Bucks got Detroit. So we'll see with that. We got to go down there. There's my Washington fans. You see who's next? Do you see who's next? My Washington fans, do you see who is in that 6th seed? That's my team, baby, with that W. What my man James said. home, eat a W. We're going to eat a W.
But Sean, you still got to play a team that you just can't. You haven't been able to beat them.
Look.
You still got to play a team that you ain't been able to win.
It's that W, baby. We gonna play y'all, and you know what? We absolutely gonna play y'all, and you know who we want, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know who Washington?
You know what happened last time you played this?
Do you?
You know what happened the last time?
I don't care what happened last time.
All right, you're going to get what you get. But, Sean, if you guys are able to pull it off against Dallas, you guys will solidify that 6 seed, and then there's that 7 seed. It's basically up to you guys winning, because if you guys win, you keep that 6 seed. But if you lose and Green Bay wins, that will switch, and then you guys will have to go and play the Philadelphia Eagles again.
Yes.
Prayerfully with a healthy, non-injured Jalen Hurts.
I'm not looking forward to that. If we have to play that, I'd rather play the Rams, Scott Thaler. Yeah, I'd rather play them, even though they're solid themselves with Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp and Stafford looking good.
It should be a pretty good game. The way that Stafford's been able to turn it around over there, I actually thought that they may not make it, but you know, it should be a pretty interesting game. It's just you just can't sleep. I think if that would be the ideal game for Washington, though.
Oh yeah. Now Tisha's saying I only want us to put in our starters and the weekend to whoop Dallas. Yeah, we got to win because we would be playing Philly, and I don't want to play Philly again right now. But even more than that, right now it's the Packers playing Philly. I mean, the Packers are 11-5. The Packers have played a great year and probably one of the toughest divisions in the NFC for sure. I mean, what you think? I mean, I know Philly, you know, that defense is legit. That secondary is the truth. Saquon is having an amazing year, but you saw we were able to muster up a victory against them. Do you think Green Bay could steal one from the Packers?
Well, speaking from experience, I know that the Packers are not afraid to come in and beat the number 2 seed, okay? So whoever is going to play the Packers, I mean, please be prepared that they are going to come ready. We should see how interesting it's going to be. I just think that, oh, man, it's going to be a great game if the Green Bay does play the Eagles. I just think the Eagles are hot. I think that, you know what, the beauty of it, Sean, is I think that all the games are going to be fire. All the games should be good. Yes. The only one I'm kind of shaky about is the Texans and Steelers because they're, you know, they got good defenses. It can be a defensive game. But as far as like offensively, I think that all these games are going to be awesome.
Ooh. Wait, Alex, those guys have been healthy and the Rams offense has stunk the last month or so. I think the Commanders could boat race the Rams. Book it. Washington.
Wouldn't you love it? Wouldn't you love that, Sean?
If we get to the second round and a certain team that I know can't get out of the first round, Janae, the preaching will begin. I'm just saying.
Wait a minute. The same team that had 5 touchdowns in the first playoff game to beat Tom Brady and send him home for the rest of his career. Don't act like we can't do it.
Why are we talking
Don't
about
act like we ain't done it. You got to win the second round. That's the problem. Okay. They said we can't get after the first round. We can get the first round. The second round is the problem. Don't take last year and just go with that. We can get to the second round.
We can go to the last couple years. I know that when you beat the old man Tom Brady, I know
you predicted he was going to beat us. You predicted he was going to beat us.
And so I was wrong. You beat the old, lame, wrinkled up Tom Brady.
You said he was going to beat us. You said that Tom Brady was going to beat us in that game.
What happened the next game?
It doesn't matter.
There we go. Go.
We're talking about something that you ain't done yet. Let it happen. Let it happen first.
Let's go.
Come on, Dallas. Win this last one and put them at that 7 seed so it could be an early season.
No. Yo, Tisha said Janae Strother, we can still take on a healthy Eagles team. That's the only asterisk on that win. We can do it. Thabby said, do I trust St. Juste and Davis against the wide receivers of Philly or the Rams? Thabby, I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna come close to the camera. No, I don't trust our secondary. I don't trust them at all. Now Lattimore's out. So no, I don't trust him. JD5 is going to have an amazing day. But it's okay because
he's been doing it though. He's been doing it though. Don't sleep on JD5, man.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yo, these guys are in the comments. Ab said the Steelers could still win the division. I think the Browns play the Ravens. I'm not sure. Ab, who do the Steelers have this week?
The Steelers are playing. I just saw that. Who are the Steelers playing?
Look, why are you looking up? Ab said, why are you bringing up old shit?
Bengals. They play the Bengals. That should be a good game.
And the Bengals need a win to get to
they need to win, so it should be a good game.
That could be huge. Oh, Johnny Dean said Tom Brady's wife beat us. He shouldn't even come back. Yay, let him know.
Don't blame it on her. Don't blame it on Giselle.
Thabby said, who do you want to put on, Brown or Nakua? Look, we're just gonna play zone. I'm not gonna lie to you, Thabby. We're playing zone. We're just gonna sit our guys back, and hopefully that front seven will just blitz them because I do not trust our secondary. Ain't nobody think about you, Janae. Go ahead.
There's only one thing that I wish for Christmas.
It ain't happening. It ain't happening. Okay, I'm telling you this. But look, those are the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and so that's who's in. Oh, wait, did you think I wasn't going to show who's not in the playoffs? Oh, no. There are teams that are out. Seattle's out. Can you read that next team?
Oh, we came in number 10. Woo! Let's go.
Double digit. The Cowboys are out. The Cardinals are out. San Fran is out. The Saints, the Bears, the Panthers, and the New York Football Giants are out. Yeah. So, hey, it's been a long season for a number of those teams. They are out. This currently is your playoff picture with the exception of the AFC. There's one game in the AFC, one in the NFC. There's still some things that can move, but for the most part, this is good. Janae, I'm looking at this right now, and I'm not going to be a homer, so don't even think it. I'm not picking Washington. But if you had to pick a Super Bowl matchup right here, who you got?
Bills, Lions.
Ooh. Oh, I like that.
What up, Anthony?
What up, bro? You know what? I'm going Detroit. I'm definitely going Detroit. And I know you love your guy, but I need all that chatter to stop about Lamar. He finally got a running back. His wide receivers are showing up. If that defense can play 4 full games, I got Baltimore, Detroit in the Super Bowl.
Ooh, love it.
Yeah.
As you can see, we both did not pick the Chiefs.
Yep.
No Chiefs.
No. Yep. You guys got the same Super Bowl
that's
matchup.
what I'm riding for this time. I think something about Josh, man, and the Lions after last night. I just was in awe. I was in awe.
Okay. Yeah, he's that dude. I mean, I can't take anything away from the guy. I love him. I think he's great. You called him masterpiece of magic. He does his thing. I want revenge on Josh Allen with the healthy team. Oh, absolutely.
You're not getting that. You're not getting that. I didn't. Come on. You said who the two teams I thought was going to be in. I ain't tell you who was going to win.
Ha! Come on. Hey, I'm with you, my guy. I'm with you, Alex. Yo, we got to shout out Misa Dory. Said he's got to step out. Appreciate you joining us. Always loving the show. Shout it out. I'm sorry I had to talk about your Buccaneers, but come on. Need my Falcons, baby. Let's go. Tisha said, Chiefs Lions. I was stunned by them, and I need Detroit coworkers to be silenced. Yep.
Yeah. Tisha, trust me.
I feel the same way about Cowboys fans, Tisha. I feel the same way. Chew on this. If Buffalo meets the Vikes in the Super Bowl, one of them will finally break the Super Bowl drought. Oh yeah. And look, if the Bucks meet if the Bills meet the Lions in the Super Bowl, the Lions will finally, somebody's got to win something. So, hey, it's there.
Absolutely.
We lost by 6 without a defense. Give me Hutch, Anzalone, Carlton Davis, Montgomery, Raymond back, and we beat them. Ooh.
We'll see. We will see.
There we go. So, yeah, let us know who you think is going to make the playoffs and who's getting in.